Greetings, wham, one and all. It's Thomas Ruzbezar with the Poet Warriors. Back at you, the Bays here with a director's notebook. This one is the play, the dramatic work known as The Zoo Story by Edward Albee. It's a one-act work. Short work, probably 35 minutes in length, maybe more, 45 minutes, anywhere along those lines. It was Edward Albee's first play that it wasn't premiered in United States. I think it was premiered in Germany, and it made some noise. It got transferred, I think, to Off-Broadway, where it really took off. And then Edward Albee became kind of a household name in the theatrical world. Then probably the bigger world with Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf, Delicate Balance, Three Tall Women. There's tons of them. I can't go through them. But he's one of the great American playwrights. And this play really is a terrific play. It's two actors. It's really a nice, how should I say, parable of modern society. It's a great, easy play to stage because all you need is one bench. And this bench is supposedly in Central Park in New York City. I guess you can make it at any park in New York City. If you are interested in doing this play, especially as a director, as a young theater company, as a filmmaker, of course you need rights and all that stuff when you do all this. But it's a great piece. It's a very strong, dramatic piece that really kind of gives us a slice of what's happening, the haves and have-nots, and the two characters of Peter and Jerry are very emblematic of that in this work. Peter is a well-to-do, upper middle class, well-off gentleman who's on the bench. Jerry is, he could be considered homeless, a vagabond, a transient, a wackadoo, whatever Albee doesn't explicitly state what Jerry is, but he is symbolic of, the have-nots, while Peter is symbolic of the haves. And it's a great symbolic parable. It's a sense of like, hey, this is what's happening in our modern world today, where there are a lot of Jerrys and very few Peters, and the very few Peters are the ones who are, kind of having the good life. It's a terrific play. In the middle of it is a 4-page monologue. Jerry has this 4-page monologue. I think it's overwritten personally, but what are you going to do? The rest are these two bantering and going back and forth, and it, of course, ends in a way, I don't want to give away the ending, in a very, very dramatic fashion. Fun piece to work on. Here at Poet Warriors, we're considering doing it maybe in the coming months. I would love to sink my teeth into this play. I've directed it back in the day. I've never been in it. So that would be interesting to be in it. Again, it's easy, two people. It's written for two males, but I'm sure you can play around, and that would be interesting if you were to make Peter and Jerry two women, or male woman. You could get into, some interesting, how should I say, interesting dynamics. There you go, dynamics with that. So, Zoo Story, great for theater companies with low budgets. Simple play to put up, not a lot of props, easy set, one bench. Great play, great material, fun, disturbing, serio-comic, I think is the best way to describe it. At the end, there's some tragic elements, but Zoo Story, director's notebook. Get it, do it, have fun with it. Peace.
Tasty.